This is Ramon of Morgan Realty Inc., where I will be discussing a few tips for first-time homeowners. If you are going out to purchase your first home, these tips are vital when you are going out into the public shopping for homes. All right, this first tip is to speak with a minimum of 2 lenders. I suggest 3, and ask those lenders what type of programs that you qualify for, and ask them what type of loans that you qualify for. Once you speak with those lenders, that will give you an idea of which one better fits your needs. Always remember that if you do this within a 14-day period, there will not be a hit on your credit score. Don't be afraid that your credit will drop because 3 lenders are taking a look at your credit score. Tip number 2, get an estimate from your lender with an itemized breakdown of all of your closing costs before submitting an offer on a property. You do not want to submit an offer on a property prior to knowing what your closing costs will be. This is key when you're submitting an offer, because once you go into contract, due diligence fee money, if you back out of the deal, the seller will get to keep that money. I will be discussing the due diligence fee in a separate video. Tip number 3, get representation. Whether you are buying a resale home or new construction, it is always important for you to get representation for yourself. The agent on duty at the new construction site is working for that builder, okay? They are not working for you. So it is important that you hire a realtor who can work in your best interest when you go into these new construction sites. I will give you 2 examples of recent contracts that I have completed. Well, I went into one with a buyer who initially they didn't have a realtor and they were going to pay the full list price on a townhome. I was able to save them $20,000 on that townhome and have some of their closing costs paid. Another buyer of mine was about to give a single family home builder $430,000 for a property that I knew was really only worth about $420,000, and I was able to negotiate in their favor and get that price reduced to $407,000. Those are 2 examples of having someone working in your best interest or getting representation paying off. Okay, they already have equity in their homes and they just purchased the homes. Step number 4, know the difference in the type of loans that are out there. You have an FHA loan, you have a VA loan, you have a USDA loan, and you have a conventional loan. Now, the VA loan is for veterans and their spouses, and the USDA loan is for rural areas. So those 2 loans, you basically know whether you qualify for those or not just by the example that I just gave. Now, the common loan that is used is the FHA and conventional loan. Step number 6, you need to know that if you get an FHA loan, you will have PMI attached to that loan for the life of the loan. You can refinance and get a different type of loan and the PMI could be taken off. But if you have that FHA loan for 30 years, 15 years, however many years you have your loan set up for, the PMI is attached to that loan for the life of the loan. PMI is private mortgage insurance. The conventional loan, however, will allow you to drop that PMI after you have paid 20% of that mortgage off. Or if your home appreciates, the equity in your home is greater than 20%, then that PMI will be dropped from that conventional loan. That's important to know because that is money that you could be putting in your pocket. Step number 7, know all 3 of your credit scores. That is something important for you to know when you go speak with these lenders. You need to know your credit score before you even have them run it. You need to know it, okay? Keep that in mind because you want to make sure that lender is telling you, the truth about what type of loan you can receive. Step number 8, do not make any expensive purchases while you are going through the real estate process. Reason being is because that expensive purchase that you are financing, which may be, furniture or a car, that expensive purchase can ruin your debt to income ratio, and you could either end up not qualifying for a home or qualifying, but you won't get the same amount that you would have received. Step number 9, file your taxes. The lender is going to ask for 2 years of your tax returns. So make sure you have filed your taxes prior to trying to go out and purchase a home. Step number 10, there are 3 things that you need to get a mortgage. Number 1 is income. Number 2 is credit. And number 3 is low debt. So those are the 10 tips for first-time homeowners out there. If you have any questions, please leave a message in the comments or inbox me and I'll respond to your questions. Always remember, Morgan Realty Inc. is here to educate prior to conducting business. You can visit our website at ReymonMorgan.com. That's ReymonMorgan.com. The link is in the bio.